Ford fan favorite. Look at that. 6 athletes, and you at home get to choose by tweeting to hashtag XGWhip. XGWhip to tweet your favorite athlete who has the best whip. And you're looking right now at Edgar Torrent-Terrace on the front of the bike there, Cameron, La Sagrada Familia.
What just an amazing work of architecture and history. Just fabulous sights here in Barcelona. Tess, you and I being able to go over to that building, and just, it was stunning. And I think stunning will be Edgar tonight and the crowd. It was his birthday a day ago. They are fired up during the practice session. Best whip. The idea, get your bike as sideways, upside down, throwing it out as best you can without doing any conventional freestyle tricks. And Edgar's going to start them off.
Oh, Edgar Torrent-Terrace can really throw that bike around, and the Barcelona fans go nuts every time he takes to the ramp. It's great to have a local favorite in this, too.
There you're seeing Josh Hansen on the number 100. There is Tom Pages from France. And here comes Edgar. You're going to have to tweet your favorite. There's Nate Adams. I think this is his first best whip contest at the X Games.
It
Ronnie
is.
Renner.
The really interesting thing is we've seen Nate and Ronnie in warm-up weren't really thrown it as hard as I think they can, so they may be saving up a bit for later, but watch this guy, Tom Pages from France. Absolutely insane.
Remember, tweet your vote, hashtag XGWhip. And put the name of your favorite athlete right now. There's Nate Adams with the reverse whip. We saw some really brilliant whips from Stenberg like that in Barcelona, or I'm sorry, in Foz. As we take a look here at Josh Hansen, the racer.
And remember what happened when we were watching Jeremy do that reverse whip. We actually thought he made a mistake because he came off. It's such a weird, it looks so weird when he does this thing because he stalls the bike in the middle of the whip, but just fantastic. Edgar there showing you he can also do that upright turn down whip really well too. Just so versatile when he's whipping that bike.
And I think the hard part for Renner, who you see here, he's riding his step-up bike. So he's got really, really stiff suspension. Hansen with a great reverse whip, and it is tight between Edgar and Stenberg. Hansen right in there as well. So,
and remember, this is what happened in Foz de Iguazu just a little while ago too, when we had the same, Ford fan favorite voting. Look at this. Torrent-Terrace now 40%, 37. Stenberg is chasing him.
Watch for different kinds of whips from the same rider. Watch for different angles, unique looks. Here goes Hansen. And we're taking a look here. This is Pages. Wow. That was just
and remember, we saw in practice when he went so far around that Josh Hansen was following him and actually pulled out of doing his trick because he didn't believe that Tom was going to make it.
Here's Torrent-Terrace. We just saw Stenberg briefly there. Nate Adams. We need to get a good shot of one at Twitch, or that's his nickname, Jeremy Stenberg. Of course, he has Tourette syndrome, and he's been nicknamed Twitch for years and years, so never let the Tourette's keep him down. He is just a magical dirt bike rider. There's Hansen, also known as Little Hanny. Pages.
And remember, folks, you can't complain about the judges tonight because you're the judges. You tweet your votes. Ford fan favorite vote. You tweet it to hashtag XGWhip.
I didn't think Edgar was going to bring that back, and you saw a good conventional whip from Stenberg. So we've seen a lot of different style whips from Stenberg, Pages, and Hansen and Torrent-Terrace, all throwing some really unique looks. Look at that. Beautiful from Hansen. That, I think,
he stepped up his game, I got to admit. But look at that, hanging off the bottom of the bike.
And you know what? Pages was in such a good mood. We were talking to him earlier, Tess. We told him his American name, Tommy Pages.
Tommy Pages. And I think, you look at the voting, I think Pages is pretty low in the voting right now, but he's pulled out some absolutely sick whips.
Well, I think, there's another look. Hansen doing something different. That's something that I really like to stress. And there, Pages went both. He went to the right one time ago. There, he went to the left.
And we're winding down. Best whip here. As you see Edgar Torrent-Terrace following close behind Stenberg there. You vote. You judge this one. Ford fan favorite tweets. Hashtag XGWhip. Get it done now because time's running out. We got just over a minute left in this contest, and they are uncorking some unbelievable
Here goes
motocross moves.
Conventional style whip. We've seen him drift the other direction.
There's Torrent-Terrace.
Torrent-Terrace is lighting this place up. I mean, really, when you buckle it down, the four guys that really have been putting in the whips: Torrent-Terrace, Stenberg, Hansen, and Pages. There's Hansen.
Oh, that reverse. It looks so scary. It looks like something's gone wrong.
Pages with the conventional whip. And here goes Stenberg. Kind of anti-whip there with Nate Adams following behind.
Here we go. Under a minute left as Edgar Torrent-Terrace tweaks it down.
Hashtag XGWhip with the rider's name that you think should win. Look at Hansen going the other direction. Wow, Hansen has been really, really impressive. And we are going to see him in the step-up as well. And, I think I just yelled out loud.
Tommy Pages, folks. Tom Pages, wow.
I mean, really, he's not getting the votes, Pages, but he has had a brilliant performance.
Just
absolutely
unbelievable.
Brilliant. That scared me a little bit. I yelled out loud.
And Hansen again, laying it nice and flat. Here he is, Tom Pages. Look at that. That was 180 degrees from the way he was supposed to be going.
Bringing the heat.
That's it, the last few seconds of the comp. I think they'll get maybe one more run around here. There goes Edgar Torrent-Terrace. Nice.
And no athlete has...
This is it. Everyone's last jump.
Pages, no Moto X athlete has ever won 4 gold medals in a row in one event.
Wow, so the heat is on for Jeremy Stenberg.
There he is. Right now, though, it looks like Torrent-Terrace has got the votes, but it keeps vacillating so much, it's hard to tell. There's a good look at Nate Adams.
And now Tom Pages starting to get some of that vote, too, and well-deserved there for the Frenchman. That's it. That'll wind it up for the riding and best whip. Oh, the guys said, let's do it one more time. Look, rabble-rousing there from Edgar Torrent-Terrace. He's like,
saying, let's do a train.
I think you're going to get just a little bit more, and I don't know if the organizer's trying to step in and stop him, but it's not going to work. This is freestyle motocross.
Taking over the course. Here we go. Love it. That is just amazing craftsmanship right
Torrent-Terrace leading the charge there. And they go up to salute the crowd here in Barcelona's Palau Sant Jordi. What a fantastic competition. That short and that amazing. But remember, you've got to tweet to vote for your Ford fan favorite. You tweet the rider you think should win to hashtag XGBestWhip. So let's take a look at the guys here and what it was they did.
Nate Adams laying it flat. How beautiful is that? And in a competition where whipping is what we're talking about, Nate has a great conventional whip.
Look at Hanny. Wow.
Upside down and backwards, opposite direction. Renner with a nice flat one. I mean, there's some just amazing. That's ridiculous.
The back wheel's in the wrong place.
That's ridiculous.
Wow, Tom Pages. There's Twitch. And I like that little X up in there, too.
And back to the 4 in the row. Look at Edgar getting it done. Look at that look under.
Down. Edgar Torrent-Terrace. Riding at the home crowd.
Kyle Loza could not get a 4th gold medal. Pastrana couldn't do it. Can Stenberg do it? That is the question.
This is it. Last chance, everyone. Your Ford fan favorite tweet to hashtag XGWhip. XGWhip. That's where you're going right now.
And Torrent-Terrace and Stenberg.
It's a battle.
It's a battle here. Hansen and Pages. There's a battle for the bronze medal.
Voting is open right now, folks. And the battle between Edgar Torrent-Terrace from Spain and Jeremy Stenberg from the USA. Who is going to take the gold? Find out when we come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Indianapolis 500.